Welcome back to this session of Code Snippets, where we'll be looking at setting up our computers so we're able to program in the Python language. Our main focus for today is installing Python and also an IDE to make our life a little bit easier. So the key concept is installing and setting up for Python programming, where we'll install the Python language. We'll have a look at IDLE, the Python console, and also pyCharm IDE, which is an integrated developer environment. Now the key resources we're going to need today is Python language. So we're going to need to use Python 3.8 or above. Also we're going to install pyCharm IDE, and you'll be able to download this from JetBrains. Now it's really important that you keep your Python programming language up to the most current version. So this may require you to update this in future months, but it is a quick and easy process. Once again, this is for beginner programs. It's an introduction to concepts. And because we're focusing on installing software today, this may be new for some people, and for others it should be an easy process. So let's get underway and open our browser. I'll be using Google Chrome as my browser, and I'm just going to do a search for Python 3 download. Now this will take you to a website called python.org. Now python.org will allow us to download the latest version of the Python programming language. I'm using a Mac, but this language is across multiple platforms. Not only is it for OS X, but you can also download for the PC, Raspberry Pi and other platforms. The current version at the time of making this tutorial is 3.8.2. As long as you are downloading version 3 or above, all the syntax that we'll be using will be compatible. So I suggest you download the recommended version from python.org. So I'm going to download 3.8.2. Once it's downloaded, and on PC, once you've downloaded that version as well, you can then run it or open it and execute the file. Now it's just a matter of installing the language. This is not an IDE, it is just the programming language itself. So just follow the prompts and install it. So I'm just going to go continue, 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 agree to the terms of the software, and then click on install. On a Mac, you'll have to enter your password to install it. So do this and click install software. So once you've successfully installed it, you can then click on close, and then you can move the installer to the bin. Now inside your application folder, you'll actually find Python 3.8, and in there is IDLE. IDLE is an integrated design learning environment, and when you double click this, grant it access to your document folder. Now that the integrated development and learning environment has opened, we can then give it a basic command like print quote Leon Marsden quote, and close the quote and press enter. This has created a statement, and we've now executed the statement. We could also declare a quick variable and say answer is equal to 10 plus 20 and press enter, and then go print answer, and you can see that the answer 30 comes out. So you can see the different statement lines here. So the print Leon Marsden, a statement line answer is equal to 10 plus 20, and then we have another statement line which says print answer and 30 is returned. So this is the integrated development and learning environment that you can develop your Python code in. However, I would recommend that you use something like pyCharm. So let's have a look at pyCharm. To get pyCharm, we have to go back to the internet again and head to Google. This time we're going to look for pyCharm and press enter. Now pyCharm is made by JetBrains. Then you can click on the web link. pyCharm comes in a full professional version, which is a paid application, or you can get the free community version. What we're going to do is click on download, and then it's going to ask us for the type of version we would like. I recommend getting the community free version, and then if you find the tool very, very useful, then later on download the professional version. You can download the Windows or the open source Linux version of this. Now if you're in the education sector, then I would suggest that you go up to tools and download pyCharm EDU. This is the education version of pyCharm. You can also have a look at the JetBrains Academy. So let's go choose your IDE, click on Python, and then you can click on download. Now once pyCharm is downloaded, you'll be able to install this from the file at the bottom of the browser. If you're using a different browser, you may have to look in your download folder. So I would recommend that you download pyCharm Community or pyCharm Education. And once it's finished downloading, you may then open it. Once pyCharm EDU is open, all you have to do on a Mac is drag this across the application folder. This will then install it onto your computer. Now that it's installed onto my computer, all I need to then do is open up the file. You can either go to your applications folder and find pyCharm EDU, or you can use your hourglass in the top right hand corner and search for pyCharm. And press enter. It may give you a message as it's an application downloaded from the internet. Click on open. Then you should be presented with the pyCharm EDU environment. All you need to do then is create a new project. You can then set where you'd like this project to be. I'm going to create it on my desktop. Click on the folder, navigate through to where you would like to be. So desktop, new folder, Python programming. Click on create. Click on open. Now before you go in, just click this arrow down or the triangle down. You need to make sure that you're using Python 3.8 or at least Python 3 so that the syntax I use is compatible with the Python programming language. Click on create. Now this is the Python IDE environment. If I right mouse click, I can go new and Python file. I can give it a name. My first program. And then I can go print Leon Marsden. Right mouse click this, run my first program, and you'll see in the bottom there is an output statement. Now you find that this is very useful because we can then write multiple lines of code. We can go answer is equal to 10 plus 20, and then we go print answer. And when we run the code, we can either run it by clicking play here, right mouse clicking, running my first program here, or we can hit the play down the bottom left hand corner, and you can see that Leon Marsden and 30 are outputted. So I find this a lot easier to code in than using the idle environment. So I hope you found this tutorial useful in installing the Python programming language, having a look at idle Python console, and also a very quick introduction to pyCharm IDE, which I think you'll find a very useful tool in your programming journey. Now, if you're looking for further resources, by all means, have a look around my YouTube channel. There's lots of little tutorials on teaching you how to code in Python. Also, remember when you're searching the internet to look for Python 3 syntax and not Python 2, because there is a little bit of a difference in between the two. And this can be a little bit confusing for new programmers. So if you found this code snippet useful, give it a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I look forward to having you in my next code snippet session.